Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Gigi's at it again. And today we are going to make a vegetable soup, which is called minestrone. Okay? We're going to need some vegetable stock. I've got 2 cartons there. We're going to use both of them. We're going to need some diced tomatoes. They do not have to be the garlic and basil and oregano. No. Use what you have. This is what I've got. We're going to use a can of kidney beans, some Great Northern. We're going to need 2 cups of water for this. So that's why the bottles are there. We've got garlic salt. We've got garlic. And then we're going to also use the sun-dried tomato pesto. This is, I would say, I have to think about it, but this is zucchini. There's carrots. We've got celery. We've got onions. We're going to need some tomato paste. If you can find these tubes, please use these. It's better than opening up the can and wasting the whole can. We're going to use Parmesan. Yes, we're going to use spinach. We're going to use green beans. We're going to use a couple of bay leaves, Mrs. Dash oregano. This is a rosemary. We're going to use some of this granulated onion. We're going to use pepper and garlic salt. I know it's a lot, but it is going to be absolutely delicious in the end. Here's your shot. Let's get over to the crock pot. All right, you guys, to save a little bit on time, I've already got a few things in here. I opened up both of those cans of the diced tomatoes. Those are 14.5 ounce cans. I put 2 of those in there, and I'm going to put in about, let's say, 2 tablespoons of the tomato paste. Then I am going to go ahead. Oh, I've got the carrots. I got about, let's say, a cup of carrots, about a cup and a fourth of celery, and about a cup of onions in there. So then we're going to go ahead and go in with the sun-dried tomatoes, the pesto, and we need about half a cup of that. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the rest of this container because it's not much to save. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it all in there. What is that? Flavor on flavor on flavor. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and put in, I say, about 2 cups of water. So I'm going to use one of these bottles, see how well it fills up, and then I'm going to go into my chicken stock. I said chicken, but it's vegetable. And we're going to go ahead and put in, I'm going to get in 1, and then I'm going to add the rest of the seasonings in here, and then we'll see how much more I can get in here. Because you kind of want to fill it up, because this is a soup. You want plenty of juice. And this one might just do me. Rather have too much than not enough, right? Oh, it's still coming out. Okay, so then I'm going to put in some garlic. And I would say you need, let's say, about maybe 4 to 5 cloves if you were cutting it up. You do want the garlic in there, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and put in a couple of these bay leaves. 1 to the 2. Surely it's a bigger one in here. 1 to the 2. So we're going to put 2 bay leaves in here. We're going to go in with, I'd say, about maybe a teaspoon of oregano. Keeping in mind, in my particular case, I did have oregano in my tomatoes, my canned tomatoes. So I'm not going to add too much more. I'll taste later and see where the flavors are. Then I'm going to put in a little bit of pepper, just a pinch. Well, a little more than a pinch. Didn't expect it to come out like that. Oh, that was rosemary I put in. I thought I was grabbing oregano. That was rosemary. Now this is the oregano. And you need about a teaspoon of that as well. And I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash, okay? About the same with the granulated onion. And I am going to go ahead and use probably half of this carton. Just fill it on up the second one. Ooh. Fill it up a little bit more. Like I said, this is a soup. And that's all we're going to add into this. Did I get everything? Oh, garlic salt. About a teaspoon of that as well. So I think I got everything in there. Okay, so now we're going to cook it. You've got two options. You can do 3 to 4 hours on high or on low, 6 to 8 hours, okay? Completely up to you. I'm going to give this a stir, put the lid on, and let her go. And I'll be back in 8 hours because I'm going to cook mine low and slow. But you can do 3 to 4 hours on high, okay? I'll be back. All right, now whether you went to 3 to 4 hours or the 6 to 8 hours, here we go. So now we're going to go ahead and put in that zucchini. Please be careful. I'm going to put mine over to the side a little bit so that it doesn't flop up at me. Because trust me, that hot is not going to feel good. Go in with those beans, the kidney. And then we also want to put in the other beans, which were our great northern beans. That baby's filling up. This is a soup that's going to feed an army. We're going to also go in with that spinach. Get it in there. Get that spinach in there. I'm telling you. So you need about 2.5 cups. I'm just going to get it all in there. And we're going to let it wilter on down. Okay? And then once this wilters down a little bit, which won't take long, trust me. All I need is a good minute. And then I'm going to stick that pasta in there. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shove this on down off in that liquid. Because the quicker it gets in that liquid, the quicker it's going to go ahead and wilter on down to nothing. You know how spinach does. See? Already disappearing. Okay? So I'm going to do this for a good minute and I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, the soup is looking scrumptious. Now, just so you know, my crock pot is a 9-quart. So that tells you how much stuff you got in here. So you might want to cut it in half if you can't, if you don't have one big enough. But this one's a 9-quart. So I'm going to go ahead and go in. And with these, we're still going to, and we still got a couple more things we got to do. So you need about 1.5 cups of these noodles. So I'm going to use about half the box. Because I've got such a load here. And I'm going to just zhoosh this around so it can get in there and get in that liquid. I'm going to put the lid back on. And this needs to cook for about 20 more minutes, okay? So we're almost there. We're almost at the finish line. We're almost there. Almost. Oh, we're almost there. I'll be back. All right. It has been 20 minutes. I'm putting the green beans in. I'm putting the lid back on. Another 5 more minutes. And the wait is over. I'll be back. There she is in all her glory. Look at her. Look at that. Yes, it's meatless, but yes, it's delicious. If you have to, you could always throw a piece of chicken in there if you want to, okay? Vegetable soup. That's what it is. Look at that. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Gigi, will see you next time. Okay, goodbye. Or see you later.